Okay, we're back. I took this off, this plate, because it's 10 cents. Well, I'm going to make the game a quarter play. So for right now, I took a piece of plastic divider out of a tool thing and kind of made a slot for right now. Some of the other things I did, this right here, this piece of plastic, I cleaned it a little bit, but you can see it's got paint stuff on it and it's warped right there. So what I did is I had some plastic sheets in my back of my back room. So what I did is I open this up. Woo! That bulb's brighter than a lot of people I know. So what I did is I cut a new piece and put in there. Still got one more bulb to put in, but I got to get some smaller bulbs or something. That's putting out too much heat and getting really hot. So I replaced that with the clear one, cut it out, drilled it out. Then I got my coin mech all back together. This is a 25-cent coin mech. And what someone originally did is right here where the coin switch is. They desoldered the two wires off of it, then took them up here and soldered them onto the push button start. So when you get a credit, you push that button and it starts a new game. So what I had to do is swap these wires here. Went just to the start only, and they were just kind of free floating out there. But the coin switch wires was what was hooked up to there. So I put it, like I said, I put everything back the way it belongs. And when you drop a quarter in it, it drops down through, it works fine. And then the other thing I did, I just messing around with my glue gun and some of my plastic, and I had to make me a cash box. Nice and clear, kind of sloppy with the glue, but oh well. The only people going to see that's going to be me. So I still got to put some kind of a plate right here, hold it in place so it can't be knocked out. I don't know how close that door comes to it, but by the looks of it, it'll fall out. And I don't want this coming out of place and any coins dropping down and hitting any of these contact points down there and set them voltages haywire. The other thing I fixed too was my game counter. When I tried to use it, it made a lot of buzzing noise and wasn't working, and the coil seemed like a loose. Well, when I got it apart, got it unscrewed, the screw come out of the back of the coil that holds it to the plate. So I remounted that, and then I wiped it out, took it back all to zeros. Then I wrote the number of games on top of it. It was 52,900. Now whether that's the original coin thing or not, I don't know, but that's what was on it. So I took it back to zero, and okay, I'll go around here to the back. Then the other kind of thing I did is I went ahead, took this stepper unit all apart, cleaned it, ran a lot of the parts through my polisher. Still got a little ways to go on it. Cleaned all this. But give me my flashlight. Yeah. I don't care. Give me the crash one or give me the other one. The only thing I really got to do yet, I still got to go through all these contact points. Really fine too. I already cleaned them, but never had a chance to adjust them or get into this mess right here. So the only basic thing I got left to do is here, these points. Okay, here we go. Now I got some better light. I cleaned all that up, and all this. All nice and clean. I lubed it all back up, so it'd be pretty much run for a while. The other problem I had, I cleaned all these score reels. This here, my credit thing, my numbers. I'm gonna find somebody can print me off a new sticker and put on that because it looks pretty nasty. But I'm having problems with my 10th digit resetting back to 0. It tries to, and then it stops. And I believe it's this coil right here, the second one right there. And one of them three. Okay, no, it's this one right here. The 10 to 90 relay is not allowing this to reset back to 0. It's not letting it go back, so I'm going to take that back out and go clear through it and see what happened. I adjusted the switches and cleaned them, so evidently there must be something I didn't see, but that's kind of what happens. So this is the 0 to 9 unit, and that's your score up on top. That's would be this right here. So you see the 50 lit, that's what that is. So if I were to go back here, and just ratchet it a couple times, well, there you are, 70. Now right there, 70 and 70, if that matched as soon as the game was over, when it was running the final run of the score motor, it would have credited up. So that's kind of where we're at now. And then let's see how this thing will go. You can't get a good look on the inside. Maybe I get someplace where there's better light. So and here we go. Drop the quarter. And there we are. And play it. And I got a light out in my down there, you can see it. So I'm gonna have to get that, take that back out and check see what happens. That's pretty much it. Game over, everything. So that's where we're getting to on that. Ain't too much more left, and this thing was ready to go. Like I said, the only problem I'm having is with that 10-digit score reel. Doesn't like to reset. So I'm gonna have to go back into the 0 to 90 relay and find out what the ordeal is. I pulled the score assembly out and looked at it over again to make sure everything was right, and everything looked good. I didn't see anything wrong. I did double check my cleaning of it. Yeah, light. Yeah, don't shine directly on it. See, that's the problem. I ain't got much good light down here. I done cleaned it up, double checked it, and everything seems to be fine. Can't see anything wrong with it. Like I said, it's all nice and clean, so slide it back up in here and just lash back into that groove right there. Come on. There we go. And attach that. Then these here clips, I got a couple of these clips missing. These clips, I guess, are supposed to go in there so if there's any vibration on the machine. And if that, oh shoot, if there's any vibration. Dang. My finger's a little bit too big for this. There. So it goes in right there. So if that screw would ever loosen up, this here can't back out. So now here, smack this mirror. Okay. Say hi, Peachy. Peach. Don't say that in her eyes. Peach. Peach. Hey, girl. Is that my Peachy? Is that my Peachy? Are you spoiled? Is that your chair? Well, someone ain't sitting in it. And here's my Genesis. Been working on it too. I got starting to assemble this stuff all back together where I cleaned everything. But that's another video. Okay, well, that'll be it.